We are in audits, and this chapter 10, we're talking about managing the audits. So, this chapter will discuss specific audit activities revolving around CPT ICD 9, diagnostic. I just said ICD 9, I think it's ICD 10 now. Anyway, ICD diagnostic coding, billing, reimbursement, etc. The key terms are listed on the first page of the chapter here on page 244 in the book. There's an intro where it speaks to the manager's role. This is what this entire chapter is about. I think it's a straightforward chapter, in my opinion, good information and a simple read. So I hope it comes simple to you too. Evaluation and management activities are listed here on page 244. In that dark shaded box, there's information about E&M codes, self-auditing techniques on page 245. Self-auditing is, I'm going to say it's a requirement. It is just a generalized standard across all healthcare facilities, and you want to make sure you have more than one person doing them within the facility. You want a team, a group. You definitely want more than one for checks and balances purposes. Make sure the person doing the auditing is being audited, etc., for um, corrections and maintaining accuracy and not committing fraud intentionally or unintentionally. Self-auditing techniques. 3 R's of a consultation has to be the request, the report back to the patient's doctor, and recommendation for treatment. Those are the 3 R's required. Hospitalization. Oh my goodness. Hospitalization self-audit techniques on the bottom of page 245. 246 and 7 in your book, health insurance claim form examples. 248. The chapter just keeps going about the different self-audit techniques. Auditing the surgical files on the bottom of page 248. Auditing financial activities on page 249. Then you have some more examples, page 250, 251. EOB, explanation of benefits, is discussed on 252. So no matter if you have Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, Affordable Care Act, VA, health coverage, etc., everyone gets an EOB. So when someone enters into a healthcare facility as a patient, they get registered, they see the provider, they're sent home, what have you. That has been billed. The services provided are billed, and the insurance company, no matter what type, the ones I just listed, the patient and the healthcare facility are going to receive an EOB, or an explanation of benefits, from the insurance company, letting them know what was covered, what was not covered. Maybe they're only going to pay 30%, etc. And so reasons for denials is listed in that dark shaded area on page 252. That's just a few of them. You have to file the billing in a timely manner. There are differences in participating providers versus providers that are out of network. And a provider is, we are referring to a physician, medical doctor, general practitioner, nurse practitioner, physician assistant, etc. Missing information on a claim form, page 254, that will definitely get a denial, because the health insurance companies have to have the correct information. Co-payments, that is something, maybe this stage in your life you've not really had to deal with, but most insurances will require a 10, 15, 25, $50, $100 copayment for general visits, wellness visits, ER visits, urgent care visits. Those are the co-payments. And I can go into that more if you do need a further explanation. Laws and regulations are talked about on the bottom of 255. Figure 10.5 on 256 is a pay now policy letter. Yeah, I said that right. Office of Inspector General, OIG. These folks are responsible for performing audits and investigations. The OIG actually crosses over not only from healthcare facilities, but to healthcare um, learning institutions. So, for example, Barton could be inspected by the OIG. Um, any of the local schools could. Even the universities across the nation could be inspected or investigated. Page 257, CMS is mentioned there, and that's the summaries on the next page and your quiz questions on the following. So yeah, that's chapter 10. Please outreach me if you have any questions.